Hello everyone and welcome back. In the last video, we prepared our model for simulation. Now, in this video, we are going to see how that model is actually used in real simulation workflow. So far, we have focused on creating and modifying geometry, but in real engineering projects, modeling is just one part of the process. After creating your model, the next step is usually initiating simulation, like stress analysis, thermal analysis, or fluid flow analysis. So SpaceClaim plays an important role in preparing the geometry for these steps. Let's quickly look at the full workflow. Like first, you create or import a model, then you clean and simplify the geometry. After that, the model is sent to a simulation tool where you define materials, loads, and boundary conditions. Finally, you run the simulation and analyze the results. In this video, we will focus on the transition between modeling and simulation. So, after we already initiate the fixing and repairing adjustment to the geometry by removing unnecessary features and adjusting on some features by using pull, move, and other features in SpaceClaim, we go to the workbench schematic and double click on the model. Once the model is imported into a simulation tool like Workbench here, the next steps usually include the following. So assigning material properties, generating contacts, generating a mesh, and applying loads and constraints. Finally, you run the simulation. We won't go deep into simulation here, but it's important to understand how your model is used. So I will try to describe a little bit every step. So after importing the model to the workbench, we go to the geometry, and from the geometry we can assign material for each part that we have here. You can do that by going or clicking on each part and going to the detail tab down and go to assignment and choose the relevant or suitable material. After that, and because we have multiple parts, we have to create connections and contacts, and you can find this by under connection here. From there you can create contacts, and usually for this model we have to create a contact between the pulley support and pin, and between pin and pulley. After creating the connection, you have to generate a mesh. You can use first the automatic mesh by generating the mesh directly, and for sure to get better results you have to make sizing and so on, and we will go later about this topic in detail. After generating the mesh, you have to define the boundary condition and constraint. In this case, we might create or define fixed support at the 4 holes here, and then we can define a load at the pulley, and we can apply it to at this edge here with a specific load in Y direction. After finishing all these steps, we are ready to run the simulation. We run the simulation by clicking on solution and run simulation, and then we analyze the results. This is in general the workflow starting from the geometry phase to the simulation phase. So at this point, you have learned the fundamentals of SpaceClaim, from creating geometry to preparing it for real engineering use. If you found this series helpful, make sure to subscribe for more advanced tutorials. And let me know in the comments what you would like to learn next, whether it's more advanced modeling or simulation topics. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.